What?
It's just a brochure.
Oh, sweetie, don't even worry about it. I'm sure you're going to get a big old fat envelope from him very, very soon.
You think?
I know. Besides, your father's already planning a big party.
Mom, no. He can't do that, not until I get accepted.
I know that, and I told him that. Do you think he ever listens to me? I know. Shocker. Hello. Maybe Kelly should talk to him.
Kelly? But I can't stand Kelly and the feeling's mutual.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought, but maybe times are changing.
What are you doing with that?
You gave it to me?
Why would I do that?
Because I was crying. Sometimes people cry when their mothers die. Here.
Oh, no. You used it, I don't think so. No, you keep it, Cass. What are you... I know you're not Cass. Where's your sense of humor?
I left it back at the cemetery where I buried my mother.
Oh. Yeah. That's not what I hear. I heard you shot down Kevin Buchanan. God, what a laugh that gave me. It just makes me feel so optimistic about the future of humanity. So I came by to thank you.
Look, Leah, it's the son of the groom. We missed you. You know, if your dad looks anything like you, Kim is one lucky lady.
Yeah, so, how do you girls know Kim?
We used to work together in the entertainment industry. Do you like entertainment? Because we are really good at it.
Thank you. Okay, the justice of the peace is on his way. Before you know it, you are going to be Mrs. Clint Buchanan. Or, should I say, Kimberly Andrews Buchanan.
I've been thinking, maybe I should just stick with plain old Kimberly Andrews. I don't know if I can marry Clint.
You know darn well why I'm here. May I? I'm here to keep you from making the worst mistake of your life.
And what mistake would that be?
Divorcing Charlie.
Let's get Sierra Rose home.
Wait! You're not taking that baby anywhere.
Oh, no? Watch us.
Yeah, we have a court order here, Téa, so back off.
I'll be happy to. Just as soon as that baby is returned to her father.
There's nobody here but you and me. Just tell me if Skylar stole that oxytocin from the hospital or not.
I can't do that.
You can't or you won't.
Skylar is my friend. I'm not going to betray him.
I see. But betraying me is no problem.
You're too late. We already have authorization from the judge.
A lower court judge. Luckily, someone a little further up on the food chain disagreed.
What is that?
A stay.
Which means what?
It means that Skylar is taking his daughter home.
I wish I could have seen the look on Kevin's face when he gave him the old heave-ho.
That's not how I would describe it. But how do you even know what happened?
Can I not know? He's singing his sob story all over town.
Oh, I doubt that.
He's a Buchanan, isn't he? Most people don't get what they want. They just start being like 2-year-olds. No, I bet he's crying on someone's shoulder right now.
You know, Kim promised us that guy with that accent would give us a tour.
Yeah, his name's, thank you, Nigel.
Right, but I think he's busy. So why don't you do the honors?
Well, you know, I don't think there's enough time before the wedding.
I don't think there's gonna be a wedding.
Really? So what do you know that I don't?
Maybe you should ask him.
Kimberly, do I need to remind you that you proposed to me?
I know.
Well, then do you want to get married or don't you?
I don't know what I want anymore.
You know what? This sounds like pre-wedding jitters.
But that's crazy. I mean, I have a hot guy with $1 bazillion. Why would I even think about giving that up?
You tell me.
Oh, he's a big boy. Him and Kim can figure this out.
And if they decide to bag the wedding, so what? I mean, who wants to be tied down, right?
Well, I guess it depends on who you're tied down to.
How about you? Wife? Girlfriend? Boyfriend?
None of the above.
Seriously? How does a hunk like you not have somebody special?
It's a good question.
You got some nerve ripping on someone who's 10 times the man you will ever be.
Well, if he's all that, why'd you turn him down?
Just wasn't right.
Well, that explains it.
Kevin has meant the world to me. He is generous, compassionate, an amazing father. But somehow, when we try to make it work, we wind up getting hurt.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
You and Blair?
Yes, or me and Téa.
This is stressful for everyone, so let's try to behave like grown-ups. I'm sure that Skylar would be happy to give Gigi a moment to say goodbye.
No, forget it. Sierra Rose is staying right where she is. Okay, I don't care what judge you dug up or how much you paid.
Excuse me?
Nobody in their right minds would hand a newborn over to a drug addict.
This doesn't change anything, right, Eli? I mean, what we have is legal.
I'm afraid not. That decision was made before all the facts came in.
What facts?
The results of Skylar's hearing with the ethics committee. After he was cleared of any impropriety, it was decided that there's no longer any reason to keep him from his child. You want to back me up here, counselor?
It's true. Skylar has been granted custody.
This isn't about you, Greg. This is about a friend who told me something in confidence, and for me to break that confidence now...
What about the patients under this friend's care? Do you not owe them anything?
Skylar's not treating any patient.
Yeah, not yet. But he's in training to make life and death decisions, Rachel. And if Skylar sees nothing wrong with stealing drugs...
It's not that simple, Greg. You don't have all the facts.
Because you won't give them to me. So why don't we just even the playing field here, Rachel? Why don't you tell me the whole story?
I'm not free to do that.
So you're choosing Skylar over me?
Dorian, if I needed a marriage counselor, which I do not, it would not in my wildest dreams be you. So please, go home. I'm fine.
You don't look fine. And it's no mystery to me why. You miss Charlie. The two of you were perfect together.
You don't understand anything about Charlie and me.
On the contrary, he is my...
He's your what, partner in crime?
My friend.
And as a friend, he told you about the divorce?
Would you deny the man a confidant in his hour of need? And don't make this about me and Charlie, because it's about you and Charlie. He loves you, you love him. Don't you?
I was fine until Leah and Laudine showed up.
Who and who?
The two bridesmaids from Vegas I told you about.
Oh, okay. Well, it's nice that you have friends here for your big day.
No, I wouldn't exactly call them friends. They're more like girls who, if you slip during a pole routine, are all like, aw, poor baby. And then 5 minutes later, they're making fun of you behind your back.
Well, then why do you want them at your wedding?
It was my chance to, like, say, look at me now, you know?
So we're talking payback?
Right. Let them see where their good old friend Kimmy's been living. In the lap of luxury, that's where.
Well, I think you got them right where you want them.
Yeah, but now they're so jealous. They're just trying to rain on my parade. Talking trash about how this marriage would never work.
Why wouldn't it work?
Because you and me, we're not marrying for love, right?
Right.
Well, isn't that the biggest mistake ever?
So I finally realized that I was still in love with my ex. And I asked her to marry me again.
Lucky girl.
She said no.
Oh, crazy girl.
Tell me about it. That girl is gonna regret that no for the rest of her natural life.